Jesus says, "Lo, I stand at the door and knock." Jesus is knocking on the door of your heart today.
From this subject, you see why many complain that they cannot submit to God. They do not give their attention to the consideration necessary to lead them to submission. Many occupy their thoughts with their state of feeling, are looking steadily at the darkness of their own minds and the hardness of their own hearts. They are anxiously waiting for the existence of certain feelings in their mind, which they suppose must precede conversion. In this way, they will not submit, of course. Their mental eye is turned away from the reasons of submission. In this state of mind, it is impossible that they should submit. It would be a counteraction of all the laws of mind. Others, instead of attending to the reasonableness and fitness of their Maker's claims, give their whole attention to their own danger and try to submit while they are only influenced by fear. This is acting under the influence of self-love. It is not responding to the voice of conscience. It is not submission to the laws of right and actuated by such motives. The mind may struggle till the day of judgment, and still the considerations that must lead the soul to a right submission are not before the mind, and the soul will not submit. It is the rightness of the duty, and not the danger consequent upon the non-performance of it, that must influence the mind, if it would act virtuously. You see the way in which the Spirit of God operates in the conversion of men. It is through the medium of attention and conscience. He gets and keeps the attention of the mind, and through the influence of hope and fear and conscience conducts the sinner along the path of truth till he has given the conscience the requisite information to exert its utmost power, that when it gives forth its verdict, the will may respond. Amen. This is the experience of every Christian. He knows that in this way the Spirit of God exerted its influence to change his heart. He can tell you that his attention was arrested and fixed, that his conscience was enlightened, and the subject pressed upon his mind until he was induced to yield. You see the importance of understanding the philosophy of conversion, and why it is that so many sermons are lost, and worse than lost, upon the souls of men. First, the sinner's attention is not secured, and secondly, if it is secured, it is often directed to irrelevant matters, and the subject embarrassed with extraneous considerations that have nothing to do with the sinner's immediate duty. Often the subject is not cleared up to his mind, or if he understands it, he does not see its personal application to himself. Or if he sees this, he is not made to feel the pressure of present obligation. And not infrequently, "Oh, tell it not in Gath," the impression is distinctly left upon his mind that he is unable to do his duty. The preaching that leaves this last impression is infinitely worse than none.